Hey yo, so we back, man. We back. Sorry about that, YouTube. I know y'all was looking for us, so we ended the whole stream just to go find you on YouTube. So
Oh yeah.
YouTube is very important to us. You know what I'm saying? So we back like full fours on a Cadillac. Let's get it. So what was wait, we were talking about
We talk
actually,
about we talk about contracts.
Yeah, the different perspectives from team point of view, player, and fan. How we'll look at it. You know what I'm saying?
hmm And you know this is really the reason I think we should actually go ahead and sign CD Lamb.
because you're gonna get
Because
him for
yes, because you know y'all be forgetting Justin Jefferson got drafted the same year this man did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that
so this makes
I
way more better decisions than us. Yeah, I know I can see where you're going with that.
yeah, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna lock him in because like he's too good not to lock in long term. The moment he becomes available to sign his
He's running
extension,
the number up. He's running his number up.
yeah. So I need to sign CD Lamb before he get any bright ideas. He may not be worth it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be worth Justin Jefferson money. But like hell, it's not really about if a player is worth it. It's about the market because there's far worse wide receivers that's going to get paid. Because they will find they will find a reason to justify signing just Jerry Judy, and his production is way below what CD Lamb's and Justin Jefferson's are.
You made a good point, but I think it's another way to look at it as well because, like, like I said, the way we view players and how some other like how a team view a player, that could be two totally different things. Believe it or not, and like some, it might be an OC somewhere like give me CD Lamb. It
Yeah,
might
but you
be an
can't.
OC somewhere like, but it is a general thought process too, though. It's a general process like, okay, Devontae Adams is the best, or Tyreek Hill is the best. It's still a general, you know what I'm saying? What you call it? It's still a foundation out there, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying it's just haywire, but I'm saying like some OCs might look at it and be like, hey, give me CD Lamb over here. And I turn him into Justin Jefferson. Like it might be some OCs that believe that, you know what I'm saying? So the market could be inflated to a certain degree when you put that into perspective. You know what I'm saying? It could be just like some of these quarterbacks get these big contracts. It'd be stupid to us. We sit up there like, you sign him, and they like, hey, give me Carson Wentz and see what I can do with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still that element in it to where some of these OCs might feel like if you put him in my system, he can become this player. And like Justin Jefferson is a great wide receiver. That's what it's looking like. But like I said, he has been in one system the whole time. What would he be over here? What would CD Lamb be over there? Those are two different things too, though.
Yeah, my only thing is this, right? Just linking about Jerrynomics, and that's the study of Jerry Jones and all the crazy stuff he does. You know what I'm saying? I got a PhD in it. You know what I'm saying? You guys got it though. You guys got it. Y'all got some masters in it
I'm a
too.
young grasshopper.
Yeah, you got a master. You know what I'm saying? And he got a master's too, man. But you know what I'm saying? Just Jerrynomics says this. Jerry values. He talks about first round picks so much. Because think about this. Right now, you're on a contract that's paying him minimum money for high talent. No matter what he does, he is gonna be based at this right here. Right? Then think about this. It's not even just about signing CD. It's about how much money you have allocated to the wide receiver room because you just paid Michael Gallup, who also is not going to give you a full season of production. Now, one thing I know about Jerry Jones is I don't think he's going to feel like he got burned on Michael Gallup, but I know he's going to have to feel like he didn't get everything he wanted from it. So for him to go back into that room and then allocate, because you got to think at the end of the day, you're still going to have this about $1 million going to the wide receiver room. And something else that I think is going to make it hard for CeeDee Lamb to get paid right now, freaking Noah Brown, man. Noah Brown after this year will then be on a 1-year deal. Like if I'm Jerry Jones right now, I am really saying, well, what happens because think about this, you could probably get Noah Brown for half the price of what you're going to get for CD Lamb. And think about this, you could still have CD Lamb because you have him on a 2-year deal. I think the
And
fact
we ain't seen Noah with that yet.
exactly. So I think the fact that you have Noah, because my thing is this, you have Noah Brown on a contract for 2 years, right? You have CD Lamb technically on a contract for 2 more years. Like what you do right now is you let both them play. You know what I'm saying? And whoever go get it is who gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? And think about this: you don't have to pay neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to pay neither one of them right now because they're both locked up in contracts. Now, if CeeDee Lamb was playing like Justin Jefferson, I could definitely see that being the market. But right now, the way wide receivers is getting traded, like I mean, I'm not saying I don't even think the Cowboys would trade CeeDee Lamb. That's not what I'm saying. But, bruh, I'm just saying, man, the way these wide receivers are getting, man, I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
You right about that though, cause I'm gonna let you. This gonna be
It
quick.
might be
Hen,
a
you can get
very,
it.
very
But
valuable trade
but
commodity. That's all I'm
he
saying.
was right about that, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, this is a quick little point. But after we lost Amara, and then I seen what them other teams lost, I was like, hey, I'm straight. Like, we
Right.
lost Amara, but they lost Tyreek Hill, they lost Devontae Adams. Like,
And
hey,
think about this.
I wasn't too mad no more. But
And
go ahead.
Lord, think about this. And you got Jalen Tolbert. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, I think you have Noah Brown. I feel like this. I feel like Noah Brown has more in this operation, in this organization than anybody, because Noah Brown has had opportunity to grow into what he was, into what he is right now. You know what I'm saying? They gave him that. So and then you got Simi Fahoku right now too. So it's like, you know, and he's I don't even think he's injured. I just think he's stashed. Keep it real.
I about to say he on IR, right?
Yeah, but I don't really think he's hurt. I just, you know what I'm saying? The conversations that I've had with these players, you know, I realize that the Dallas Cowboys definitely use the IR as their little stash kit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. But, you know, there's two things I agree with. I definitely agree with you on the fact that if you want it would actually be Jerry Nomics to try to kind of pay him early too, because then this is the cheapest that you would get him. But I feel like that makes too much like common sense. And unfortunately, Jerry Jones, they typically don't do what makes common sense. Like, what they're going to do is they're going to say to their players, show me more. Think about this. Dak Prescott won second round of the playoffs, bruh. Second round of the playoffs. That boy went to the Rams house, lost on the final play of the game, bro. Defense gave up 264, bruh. That boy balled, bruh. And they did not want to pay that young man, bruh. Like, think about this. The Cowboys could have paid they could have paid Dak right after Nick Foles went to Jacksonville for $25 million. He was a Super Bowl winning quarterback that Jacksonville paid for $25 million a year. You could have went to Dak. That was his third year. You could have went to Dak and been like, yo, Dak, hey man, Foles just went for $25 million a year. Now, I believe you're better than Foles, but I'm just saying the dude just went for 25. You could have got Dak for $28-30 million, and that was just 4 years ago. 3 years
30
ago.
easy. 30
Easily.
easy. He'll be at the back end of that contract right now.
And let me tell y'all something. Isn't it funny? Because Dak who doesn't want to get paid, bro? But think about this. Dak wanted to get paid early. You know what I'm saying?
He was thirsty back then.
He was thirsty. He would have took the 30 million. But then the fans blame him for making 40, like it's his fault. Dak wanted to get paid at 25, bruh. I remember
Jerry had his foot on Dak's neck.
Bro, remember they leaked that Dak's camp was like, he doesn't want 25, he wants 28.9. Oh my God, Dak, $28 million. Oh my God.
Yeah, people went mad.
Dak ain't worth $30 million.
He's not worth $30 million.
It was pandemonium, man.
He must think he's Tom Brady.
Bro, like, think about Dak wanted to get paid 2 years ago, bro. Like, the reason why Dak is making $40 million is because of the Dallas Cowboys and bad business. That's just what it is. That's the reason why.
I don't know if y'all can hear this, Wes. Let me see if y'all can hear this. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
That's what they said when they heard Dak was finna get that much money. They said, "What? Good grief, that's too much.
That's too much, man." So I mean, the Cowboys, to be honest with you, that's why I say, like, here lately, like, I think the Cowboys, like, when people be like, "Oh, the Cowboys have a great offensive line," they're thinking about like 2006, and they're not really thinking about 2000. They're really thinking about 2014. That offensive line ain't existed in almost 10 years. When you say that the Dallas Cowboys are great with bargaining and stuff like that, bro, like in money and contracts, that was like 10 years ago, bro. Like, we have a bunch of bad things, like organizational things that we've done. That just didn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
This old line almost done rebuild it now.
Bro, my thing is this. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. And this is an article and this is a video that somebody needs to make. Before Dak Prescott gets back, they need to pick 5 goddamn offensive linemen and they need to stick with that crap because on my mama, I could have sworn Jason Peters was playing tight end. I said, what the hell is going on?
He back in Arkansas then.
I said, what the hell is going on? Like, what is going on here? Like, bro, they had to think like you can't be bringing a quarterback with a broken finger and you're literally switching the offensive coordinator, like not the offensive line, like they're wide receivers,
like running backs. Yeah,
like that was crazy last night. Like I was tripping. Like, wait, time out. But that's why I was gonna touch on this subject on the earlier show before it got cut off. Is when we were talking about if Tyron Smith comes back. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I got 2. I'm a huge contradictioner. I'm just tell y'all that right now. I will literally say I like chicken, and then I will be like I don't like chicken. I will
opinions change. You know,
quickly as the weather. I'm gonna have a hard time seeing Tyron Smith healthily sitting on the side with holding his helmet like this, man.
Yeah,
that's gonna irritate me, bro.
I don't see it happening.
Like, bro,
they got too much respect for him.
I'm just like, and I just feel like that's just gonna be. I know and think about this. You know something else you're gonna have to also throw in that pot? How good the guard is playing. Because right now, it's really about how many positions can I upgrade. Because see, leaving Tyler Smith at tackle upgrades 1 position. But if you have an opportunity to upgrade 2 positions, you got to do it, bro. You got to do it. And you got to think like this. At that point of the season, it's about winning at all cost. Yeah. Like, I need my listen to me, Bane. None of my parents is watching me, but listen to me. when it's flag football 6U, this is nationally we play, and this is all the best 6U teams in Southern California. We're in the league, right? We're in this league. You know what I'm saying about? So these kids is good, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. When it's winning time, bro. When it's winning time, bro. Bro, I need my 6, bro. Give me my 6. They know what it is too. Like they know what it is. Like when it's winning time, when it's like we got to go shut this thing down so we can get up out of here and get on to the big boys. Now we put the little ones with the one big one. They gun, they ring, 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 ring. And it's like, bro, when it's time to go into the playoffs, bro, I'm sorry. We gonna have to find a way to get tired. If he's healthy, 100% healthy, nah, bro. Because you got to think like this. The Cowboys did not put him out on IR for the rest of the season, so technically he is holding space, and they are paying him to get better and come back.
Let me just ask you one question.
He's going on this line somewhere. Go ahead.
It sounds like you want him back regardless. Me and Henny over here like we'll take him back, but we don't want him back too late. We're saying he want him regardless, right? Even if it's the last game, we want him back.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You're going to have to ask me on that day, because on that day, 2 questions that I'm going to ask myself is, 1, how is the guard playing? If the guard is playing like he's playing right now, bruh, that's an easy question. Like Tyler Smith, bro. Part of the reason we like Tyler Smith is because he's versatile. Well, I need to see some of that versatility. Like, think about this. Think about this. This is the reason why you drafted him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so why
he's a
would
left side player? You know, they kept saying he's a left side player.
Exactly. So he is exactly. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, Tyler Smith, bro. I mean, I think he can do it.
Man, I love Tyler Smith.
I think
I
he can
love
do
that
it.
player. He's gonna be nice, bro.
Yeah,
he's nice now, but just imagine in a couple years, he's gonna be a dog.
Yeah, I honestly think he can do it because he stepped in and played guard, coming straight out of college, and looked good playing guard. He looked good. No problem. And then he went to tackle, which I ain't gonna lie, I had a huge problem. I didn't have a problem with him doing it. I had a problem with the delivery. You know what I'm saying? It was like real Kanye West. Like Kanye say a bunch of real stuff, but at the same time, your delivery sucks, bro. Like maybe it wasn't a good idea to go after George Floyd's family. That was pretty dumb. I got your point, but bro, they just sued this one dude for $1 billion and they won. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I want to bother those people.
Yeah, you might not want to bother those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave those guys alone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if my guard is not playing good and Tyron Smith is healthy, bro, I can't Romo Dak this, bro.
Man,
can't.
you know they not gonna. They got too much respect for Tyron.
Respect. They're
They
paying him, landlord. They're
that
paying him
too.
to get ready.
Yeah,
Because
It
they
they
could
also
have just
would
they
it
fired him.
also would depend on what they're doing with Jason Peters. Because if he's in there playing guard at a good level, because listen to me, there shouldn't be
Bro,
no
he
reason
ain't beat, listen, he ain't beat out Connor McGovern.
this is the point. Every time he's been on the field, he's played better than Connor McGovern. I'm
they
not
say
sure
it's
why. I'm not sure.
conditioning. They say
Yeah,
it's
my ass.
conditioning with him.
But okay, if it's conditioning, why is he playing tackle then? On the other side of the field.
Playing everything. They got him out there doing stuff. I'm surprised.
Like I promise you, bro. I thought he was playing tight end, bro.
I'm surprised he ain't lined up a running back yet. They got him
Bro,
out there.
listen, I promise you, I thought he was playing tight end, bro. I said, wait, what?
Yeah, that's gonna be something we gotta revisit after a while. Like, what are they doing with Jason Peters?
Yeah,
Like,
we gotta talk about a subject. My mama texted me about this, god dang it, man. Listen to me, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It is bad. It is bad when your mama texts you about the run game. Why do you think they can't stop the running? Why? And she asked me the most brilliant question of all time. Why do you think the Cowboys can't tackle the running back if he's running right in front of them?
that's a good question, Mama West. That's a good
And I'm
question.
like, you know what?
I got a good answer for your mama, man. I got a great answer for her.
You got me on that one.
I have a great answer, man. Because you have LVE.
My mama know he's slow.
Playing middle linebacker. And this is the thing. We always talk about using the personnel to the best of their ability and putting them in position to succeed. They're not putting Leighton Vander Esch in position to succeed because he's not a middle linebacker.
Yeah, he danced. Well, maybe they don't have I don't think they have a choice.
But it's still the truth. Like they knew. He's not new to the team though. Leighton Vander Esch has been on this team since 2008.
I know. I'm saying maybe Dan. I'm just saying maybe Dan Quinn is doing like they gave him a shit sandwich, bro, and he's trying to sell it. Like he's trying to sell it. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not sparing Anthony Barr either. He didn't move me again, bro. Like I might put. I don't want to just put the highlight on the player.
He may not make it through this season. I'm gonna keep it real.
It's a play, man. The running back, it was a normal running halfback dive, and Anthony Barr ran all the way to the wide receiver. What is he doing over there?
Going to the wrong side of the field.
No, it wasn't even no counter or nothing. Like, what was he doing? I cannot. When I looked at it, I had to replay it like 5 times. Like, what was he doing, bro? I don't know what made him. What key did he read to make him go to the sideline? And they doing a halfback dive. It was nothing, no bells or whistles or nothing. He just ran straight to the side. I'm like, what is he doing? And then he ran straight to a block. Like, what is he doing, man? I don't know what he was doing.
I'm gonna tell you the first thing the Dallas Cowboys need to do before they even bring in they need a better linebacking coach, because what I hear is a bunch of bad technique. And you can bring in talent, because I'm gonna tell you this also, when you see players who played at a high level and they regress, not because they're slow or not because they're injured, but their talent just looks like it is regressing. You know what that is? It's because the NFL is getting better each and every day, and they are not. Hey, I had a homie, man, told me this, realest thing in the world he ever told me, man. I said, man, why you think you didn't make it? Because I always ask the wrong question. My boy told me, man, he told me, man, listen, man, in the NFL, you got to get better every year, bro. And I was always injured.
And he rehabbing and they getting better.
And they're getting better, bro. Why do you think the NFL gets tougher? Why do you think the Super Bowl champion never repeats? Because they're like, bro, think about this. If you win a Super Bowl, we have more positive tape on you. Because think about this. It's easier theoretically almost to be the team that wins. Why? Because you're showing what you do well all the time. You know what I'm saying? So next year when you come in, think about this. You're the best team in football. You actually theoretically got to be better than the team that just won, and that's yourself. And that's why I'm gonna tell you this right now. In the offseason, we're gonna do content in the offseason, but y'all gonna hear me say this. The Dallas Cowboys, they believe that we get better by subtraction, while the rest of the league believes that you get better by addition. You get better by adding players. The Rams lost Von Miller, they got Bobby Wagner.
You want me to tell you what I think one of the problems
is, man? To iPhone 14. Go ahead.
One of the problems I believe with the Cowboys, man, and I hope they don't prove me to be right, but this is from observation. This is what I see. It looks like the Cowboy organization, they don't want to just put all the chips on the table like Jerry used to do back in the day. But what they do, it seems like they would rather be mid for a longer period of time instead of just saying, I'm finna go all out up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it seems like it is, because look at when the last time we did a splash trade. Okay, we know we got Coop, but other than Coop, before Coop, I can't name a player.
And think about this. You were 3-4 when you traded for Coop.
That was desperation.
So don't act. We can't even sit up here and act like we was like winners. Like, I'm gonna tell you this. You know how teams that like these teams, like right before they go to the Super Bowl, they always sign like this aging vet to help them in some position. The Cowboys, I'm gonna tell you this right now. The team that we start with in training camp is damn near gonna be the exact same team that we end with at the end of the season, bro.
Whoa, Wes, you just even supported my point even more when you said that. Because look, we was 3-4. What that mean? We was below average. Facts. We went and made a desperation move to become average or a little better.
And then think about it like this.
That's all we did.
They were still evaluating Dak Prescott at the time. You got to remember, like Dak Prescott just came off the year where Ezekiel Elliott got suspended and he played bad. And then he struggled to start the year. They had to go get him a receiver just to see if he could be the guy. Because, talk about replacing Tony Romo, they probably have to look in the draft. They were deciding if they really wanted to give this man money to continue.
MG was still in question too because he was a rookie.
Yep. So there was a bunch of questions around the receiving core, around your quarterback, trying to salvage the season. So hell, they had a break glass in case of emergency move that they made,
and then
it actually panned out
to become average or above average.
And then think about the crackhead stuff they did the very next year. They used their first round pick on a goddamn on the next year eligible on a damn wide receiver. I mean, hey, that's all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And then think about this: you get rid of that same wide receiver. So that's like we do. That's why I say, man, Cowboys. There is a formula to not necessarily winning a Super Bowl. But there is a formula to being a consistently good team, because Kansas City has figured it out. You know what I'm saying? You have New England that figured it out for a little bit.
Like you were saying, you got to strengthen your strength for sure. And like I was saying, I don't want to keep waiting the next year. We need to strike. We need to strike, Jerry. You go get your wallet, Jerry. We need to strike for sure. You don't want to play with a defense like this. This defense need like 2 players. If you go get like Sue or somebody, I know he ain't all that, but he might be decent fill-in player.
Oh my God, Brandon.
Then, Steve, like you said, I seen your video earlier. Go get Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith and Sue do work wonders for us right now. Now, I ain't saying they're gonna change our life, but they'll help. You know what I'm saying? Them 2 players will help this whole defense.
We only got one weakness.
Hey, can I tell y'all something?
Linebacker and defensive tackle been kind of lacking too now.
Hey, Brandon Stevens. Yeah. Hey, my boy Brandon Stevens just opened up a freaking just Pandora's box of Pandora's. Y'all gonna hate this idea, but this makes sense, bro.
What?
Y'all gonna hate this idea, but just makes sense. And when y'all get mad at me, y'all blame this on Brandon Stevens because I was sitting here minding my own business and I was not thinking about trading Dorrance Armstrong. I was not thinking about that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, don't even mention it again.
Not thinking about that. No, I was not. But I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Don't tell me.
Yeah. Stop it.
I'm not even gonna entertain that conversation.
Oh, stop it. No. Because every one of us, you know how you be. Hey, listen, we all got ladies, but you girl walk back with a big old booty. You like, I ain't look.
Hey, what they say, we love pizza, but we also like chicken. You
Yeah.
understand?
Okay, listen to me. I want everybody to just listen to me. I'm just saying, man. Bruh. Doran's gonna listen. He on a very, very cheap contract. He got one more year in his deal. You got
Anybody take that contract right now.
anybody will take that contract, bro. Dorrance Armstrong is a ridiculous trade commodity right now.
You know,
I
if we
think
was New England, he'll be gone.
gone, bro.
If we was
Gone,
New
bro.
England, he'll be out of
Okay,
here.
you know why? Because the NFL values sacks so much. And you just re-signed DeMarcus Lawrence for a 3-year deal. If he gets 12 sacks this year, bro, he is officially underpaid. And if
Yeah.
I'm Dorrance Armstrong, I'm holding out anyway. I'm not gonna pay. Hold up, real quick. Let me Google. Y'all done pissed me off. Hold up.
Hey, let me know. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to look at some more film on DA. Cause I wanna say, you know, it is difference. It's a difference of sacks now. It is. Cause it's some people who beat their man like, hey, this is a win, this is a W. And then it's some people who you got a scheme to get done. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's covered sacks. Like some people say it's not a difference, but hey, just the fact that it's a such thing of cover sacks, that right there let you know it's different categories of sacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen
So
to me.
it's a difference. So
Listen
I
to
want to see exactly what kind of sacks he getting every time. You know what I'm
listen
saying?
to
I
me.
think he decent though.
Dorrance Armstrong is on a 2-year deal worth $12 million. He already got $4.5 million of that paid up front. So he is only due. Oh, he's only due after this season about $5.5 million, bro. I'm going to tell you this right now for all y'all listening. If Dorrance Armstrong, who is on pace to have 15 sacks, if he gets 10, he is going to turn into an asshole this offseason.
He gonna want the
Okay?
bag.
Bro, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Bro, people who get 10 sacks in this NFL make at least $10 million.
20.
Okay, look, I got one question. Like
And
you
he
made a
is,
great.
and
Go
think
ahead.
about this. He's 25.
Then he young. This all I'm asking though. Like you said, if
Hold on
you
at least a
put
second if I get a pick.
if look though, this one, this will be the everlasting debate because is he worth more as a pick, as some picks, or is he worth more as a cheap asset? Know what I'm saying? That's the question you gotta ask. Are we being people of saying like the bird in the hand isn't better than the two in the bush? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the old saying. The bird in the hand is Dorrance Armstrong, and he's pretty good. Know what I'm saying? For our scheme, know what I'm saying? And the two in the bush will be what we could possibly get back. Do you
Yes.
want to keep a cheap asset or do you want to just explore? That's what
This
it
is my
boiled
thing
down
right
to.
here. This is my thing right here. I believe that there is no way in hell Dorrance Armstrong is going to play for $5.5 million, probably even right now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You
I
think
don't
he
think
gonna keep this play up too?
Probably.
I'm
At this rate,
like
he
at this,
played with DeMarcus Lawrence and Michael Parsons.
yeah,
It's
like
hard.
think
You
about
think
this.
he
Also,
is?
yeah, think about this. Every single person that plays on the opposite side of DeMarcus Lawrence consistently for a year has a breakout season. That's just what they do. Randy Gregory, freaking tackle the best tackle Charleston ever looked was on the opposite side of DeMarcus Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Benson Mayu, my boy Benson out here from LA. Shout out to my dog. You know what I'm
What
saying?
that boy
He
name?
got paid.
Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn
Robert
went to
Quinn had
Chicago and act up too though, but he was a
he
beast
had
with
18
us.
sacks. He had
He
11
went crazy
sacks.
in Chicago.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I just see it like this. You have Micah Parsons, listen to me. Micah Parsons will actually, if you're gonna re-sign Dorrance Armstrong, even if he is like, say, hey, I'm gonna re-sign, I want to keep him. Okay, he's up in 2023. Well, that's the same year that Micah Parsons is now eligible to get paid. You got to treat Micah Parsons like a quarterback. Micah Parsons is the exception. He should get paid in year 3 because he is going to run the damn bag up. So it's like, are you really going to try to sign Dorrance Armstrong and Micah Parsons in the same year? And technically, Micah Parsons plays the same position. Like you want, and I'm gonna tell you this right now: the Dallas Cowboys won't sign Dorrance Armstrong to a huge contract. You want to know why? Because he was a late round pick and he's a guy that they feel they developed. And the arrogance of the Dallas Cowboys is going to say, man, you know what, man, we stuck with this dude for 3 years. And guess what we got when we did the same thing with Randy Gregory? We're building these guys. So guess what? We'll get a young guy like Chauncey Golston to get on that opposite side and see what he can do over there. You know what I'm saying? A guy who is flashing. Man, I'm going to tell you this right
You
now.
know, I like Fowler too. I
Yeah,
believe Fowler could do the same thing what DA doing.
And think about this. Think
I
about
ain't
this.
gonna lie.
And you know what? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Like Dante Fowler almost makes this doable. I'm gonna tell you because he can take those snaps. And I'm gonna tell you how this. Listen, this is one thing I learned about trading players. If the way you feel about Dorrance Armstrong is the way you should feel about Armstrong, you wanna know why? Because these are the only players that teams want. Like, you know how you be like, oh no, let's get rid of who the hell? Let's get rid of and let's trade him LVE, bro. Don't nobody want LVE. That's why you don't want LVE.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It gotta be somebody you kind of like. Yeah.
Exactly. So and think about this. Dorrance Armstrong right now is a top 15 in sacks, man. I think if you call up almost every I don't know of an organization that would not be interested.
Especially on that cheap
and when
contract.
you think about it, man, because next year you have to pay Trayvon Diggs.
Oh yeah, you have to. Oh my
This is his
God.
last year. He doesn't have a 5th-year option. He
Oh
was
my
a second
God.
round pick.
Second rounder.
So like, if it comes down, don't get me wrong, if it comes down between Diggs
And you got Sam Williams. God dang, Rodney. Good job.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
if it comes down,
Sam.
if it comes down between Trayvon Diggs, so you cannot replace that quick.
Hey, think about this. Dorrance Armstrong almost has to play like this, or he would not be on the field, bro.
Look, Chauncey Golston can't even get on the field.
I know
the
it's
line so strong, man, and I think he can play.
I think Sam Williams can play. Yeah,
Sam too. Yeah,
I think they can play because look, Sam Williams showed me he can get double-digit sacks in the SEC. That's hard.
Look, Tristan Hill can't even get on the field.
Yikes.
Like it's crazy on this D line now.
Dorrance Armstrong, I definitely think we just start opening up the bag. What are you guys looking for if you're trading Dorrance Armstrong? What do you want?
Well, this is the thing. I'm trading his ass next year because he playing too well for my Super Bowl aspirations right at this moment.
I feel it.
I think he might be a little more.
If a team calls, what are you trading for?
I mean, you talking about a Godfather offer where it's like he gone. That what you talking about?
Yeah.
A Godfather offer. Of course, a first round, but he might be gone for second round. He might be gone for a second.
Hey, let's trade expiring contracts. Let's see what Chicago wants for him. And let's see if they will come off with Raekwon Smith. Let's see what kind of compensation they want.
You're gonna be trading a guy. You're gonna give Chicago a guy that has a whole nother year on a contract for a guy that has 11 games. And I'm gonna tell you this: I made a video on Raekwon Smith, and like literally, have you ever been making a video on somebody and literally had a conniption? Like, man, we is not about to do this. But I basically had one of those moments in the middle of the video, like we're not about to do this. But listen, because he has 11 games on his contract, 11. And think about this: he's making $9.8 million right now, and he is not happy. Raekwon Smith I always assume that players want double of what they are getting already. So if it's 9.8, he's going to win like $18 million. There is no way we're dropping an $18 million player on this defense of head of pay.
Think we can get him to drink some of that Cowboy Kool-Aid?
No. You want to know why? Because we're not the Chiefs. The only reason why players take less money is because Super Bowl aspirations. We don't have that over us right now. The Chiefs can ask for that. Tom Brady individual. Well, no, because he going through a divorce and it's affecting his play. So now, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Von was about to take a little list.
Yeah, but Von said couldn't go that low. That's what Von said.
Yeah, he said he wasn't gonna take a Randy Gregory deal. He said he was taking less than what he got, but he wasn't gonna take that Randy Gregory deal.
He literally said that, like, I couldn't take it that low. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And I'm gonna tell you,
what we had Von and Micah coming out that edge, man. Good grief.
We still have the same issues.
You wouldn't have Dorrance Armstrong, and we still. Hey, that's a real question. Listen, what are some real other than Demario, not Demario, other than Raekwon, who are some other linebackers that realistically you think that we Cowboys could be interested in? I know somebody was saying Demario Davis from New Orleans.
You talking about linebackers that's available? Or
Linebackers
just trade bait.
trade. I mean, you're gonna have to. I mean, for a team to trade a middle linebacker, you basically got to find a team that's tanking. Because good teams are not trading their middle linebacker. They just don't do that.
Nah.
Well, I wanted to take a fly on Deion Jones from Atlanta, but he already got traded.
So y'all don't think that we got this guy on the roster though? Because I do.
Man.
I like that. I think Devin Harper can step in and do better than what we got.
Can't give him the green dot. Come on, man. You cannot.
You can't. But we giving J. Ryan and
J. Ryan is a
the green dot.
He's a super vet though.
I'm saying they got the green dot. We ain't got to worry about the middle linebacker again.
I see what you mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
I see what you're saying. I thought you wanted to take it from. I thought you wanted to take it from them and give it to the
Nah, I'm just putting them in the middle. That's all.
Okay.
I'm trying to go, honestly, guys. I'm trying to go back to a standard defense of 2 damn safeties, man, because we have a problem stopping the run, and we have a lot of safeties on the field. Like those two already don't go together.
That's
like
a smaller package with them.
Yeah, like that. Like if you can't stop the run. What's the first, like, if in all things in football, when the first go get the big boys, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing they do. Go put the bigger people in. Like we're stopping the run with smaller guys. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I am not trying. This is not jinxing the quarterback, the Dallas Cowboys, because this is realistic life. Smaller guys hitting on bigger guys for a long period of time. Typically, the smaller guy ends up losing those races. Also, that's
wear and tell.
It already happened to J. Ryan.
You know what I'm saying? And then Donovan Wilson has missed some games in his career. That's my dog too.
DQ thinks just because they tall and big that they can do it. It take a whole different body build, man.
Malik Hooker has missed some games. So it's like you don't want constantly to have that contact. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
he's making a lot of tackles too for a free.
Yeah, you do.
He make a lot of tackles.
He led your team. Listen to me. He led your team in tackles last night, and I'm gonna tell you this: anytime that a free safety leads your team in tackles,
that's not good.
Is not good.
No.
Hey, but that boy got talent. People be forgetting that Hooker was a first round pick.
Yes, defensive tackle are getting paid too. The linebackers are getting paid too. I'm gonna tell you something else I don't want to see either. As dope as it was, I don't ever want to see Micah Parsons dropping back in coverage like that.
Not too often, no.
No,
I ain't gonna lie to you, Wes. You winning me over inch by inch. I ain't gonna say what you said, but you winning me over inch by inch with that take by Michael. I don't want to admit it yet.
I just don't
like him dropping back either right now. I want to see him going at the quarterback.
All times.
Because look, the dilemma is like when you got a player so versatile, it's almost like them rappers that be so creative, they don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? They just get so, you know what I'm saying, so caught up in their talent that they don't know which way to go. Like you don't want Micah to be this super versatile player that you don't know exactly what he needed to focus on. And like
almost no James Bonds. You can't be good at everything.
Yeah, like let me say this when I'm gonna be done. Like you don't want him to get to the point where he don't know what to focus on. And like Micah's so talented. Like DQ knows that you want him to do what he's best at though. That's what football is. And we know that he is best at rushing the pass. Now I know they don't want him in one spot, but you can just keep letting him rush from different spots. Like as simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But we were talking about linebackers who we could bring in for free. Dante Hightower is unemployed, or you want to try to take a fly on him?
I like him. That dude has a mad experience.
You can go get Jalen Smith too.
No, he just
started. He starts for the Giants.
He did sign back with the Giants.
He's starting middle linebacker for the New York Football
balling.
Giants.
For real?
Yeah, he has a great season so far.
I gotta go check him out.
He balling. Well, yo, man, we've been on here all together about an hour, and man, we about to get up out of here, man. Hey, man, Henny, man, let them know what your next article that you're working on, and let them know where they can find you at, my guy.
Man, I dropped a couple of articles so far, man.
Hey, we've been on it today, bro.
Yeah,
we done dropped a bunch of content, man. Because
that was a dope one you did.
Hey, it was cracking too. It's been cracking.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Because man, I really got a couple of them I ain't plugged in yet. I got one on KJ Jefferson to the Dallas Cowboys. Why it makes sense for him to get drafted next year and be the developmental quarterback behind Dak Prescott. I dropped the article about it says that the Cowboys should be tired of getting ran off the field, and it basically is addressing our deficiencies in run defense. It's been an issue for several years. I pointed out, all our postseason debacles have pretty much stemmed from our inability to stop the run, and we saw it again last night. So, I got a couple articles up here bubbling, percolating. Y'all can go check out, man. You can see me at Henny the Moore. I'm on WordPress, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all the other good stuff. And we're gonna keep dropping this fire-ass Cowboy content, man.
Hey, real quick, my boy Action Pound says Bland should be splitting snaps with Lewis. What's your thoughts on that, landlord?
I'm a Bland guy. I said I spotted him out early in the offseason. I put a film session out there and showed everybody he was polished. So I want Bland to start over him right now. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I mean, I think, and what's so crazy is like it just shows you how fair competition on the defense is because he's getting the opportunities to take the job too. You know what I'm saying? So if he takes the job, he gonna win it. He gonna win it fair and square. And I think that's part of some little of Jordan Lewis's frustrations whenever he makes a play, whenever he doesn't make a play, he gets really, really frustrated, start doing all types of crazy stuff. They got to chill out with that, man, because they is definitely throwing flags. But, I think I'm in the cornerback position. There can never be favoritism, man. There always has to be the best three, man. You're playing life in reverse, man. You got to be able to depend on those guys. So,
it's a hard position.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you one thing I like about Bland that sold me over more than anything, bro, is he will tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, like they're not really targeting Bland. So it's like I'm not saying I don't care about his coverage, but they're not targeting him so much that I gotta be like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
You seen he got a pick when he first got in there, and he stepped in front of that one.
Yeah, so it's so my thoughts on it is this, man. Jordan Lewis, man, between the tackling and then just everything else. And I ride for my boy too. I like the Jordan Lewis coming out of Michigan. I liked him a lot, but
me too.
The injury, he's been a different player since that injury last year. That's what I say.
Yeah.
I'm a Joe Lou guy too. I mean, I like J. Lou, but
y'all know how I ride for Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown didn't have a good game last night. No, he didn't. He's having a good season, but he didn't have a good game. That's facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them small listen to me. Them small, shifty one thing I did learn about this game is we learned the type of wide receiving core that gives our team problems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Philadelphia, I respect the hell out their wide receiving core because each one of them dudes, like Devontae Smith, man, he showed me something last night because that was not a good ball. And that boy did that. I said, ooh, I showed
that boy nice for real.
You did. He did that. You did that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely, you know what I'm saying? And the cool thing about the game is, bro, these dudes is in our division, man. So, I hope they keep Jalen Hurts because because what if they really get a quarterback that can really throw the ball? Like, God,
we're gonna be in trouble. Hey, I told you that's the only reason I don't feel them like that.
Like, bro, what if they really get a quarterback that can throw the ball, bro? Like, keep Jalen Hurts, re-sign. I'm all about signing Jalen Hurts.
Garland Minshew might come in there and give us some problems. For real.
Right. But hey, landlord, let them know when you going live again, and let them know where they can find you at.
Already, man. I usually do my show in the morning time, so it might be live. I call it the trap because I got a bootleg setup. We ain't doing that nefarious over there. But you know what I'm saying? I might be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. my time, Central Standard Time. So, come holler at me. And I'm on Landlord from Alabama on YouTube and all other social media, man. Already.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And hey, man, I am your boy West Coast, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. You guys already know where you can find me at anywhere on social media. Type in West Coast Cowboy. I don't give a damn, or just type in the star and I will pop up right there where you are, man. It's your boy West Coast. You already know what it is. Never look down because the star is up. Peace.